You don't use maps when you're flying. Hey man, why are you moving my why are you moving my controls? Why is my moving?
It's synchroned.
Well.
Okay, let's just make some thrust.
Can you unsynchronize mine? Do you know what you're doing?
Yeah, I give full power.
It's a good thing. Wait. What?
I take.
What's full power now?
I take in the wheels, I guess.
Man, this German got me in this cockpit.
Release the brake.
How do you know that's the brake? You didn't? Is it a brake?
Yeah.
Yeah, parking brake. Oh, but yeah, it says pull. This is the parking brake.
Shit, I used the wrong brake.
Oh man, you gonna get us killed, man.
I am a subscriber to Zoom 360 on the go.
Yay!
And I liked one of the videos.
Hey! Now get in the car. So we're back at the Pima Air and Space Museum, but not for the channel really. We're gonna get spontaneous impressions of a German. What does he think about this museum? And you know, we'll take it from there.
No way.
Should we be doing this?
It's possible. You can do it. There's so many billet parts in this. Should I tell you something about this?
I don't know. Should you?
I can. So, what do you want to know?
Absolutely nothing.
You want to know nothing about how this engine
This seems
operates?
too complicated.
Bro, I can tell you everything.
Yeah. And you're gonna bore me to death with that. You're gonna kill my brain.
No, I'm not. So this is a turbocharged engine.
Uh-huh.
Can you see the turbocharger?
Of course not.
Yes, you can. This wheel in the middle is the turbocharger. When I'm pointing it. It rotates and compresses air into this pipe. This pipe goes all along to all of the cylinders. But this pipe is circular spread. So this is a star engine. Yeah? It has look, come over here. It has so many cylinders you cannot see them because only some are assembled. But here you see the round plates. Every plate that is covered with the bolts and the plate is a cylinder. So all around it has cylinders. And every row of cylinders has, I don't know what this is probably a pump. But every row has 1, 2, 3, 4 cylinders. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And a pump in the front. Yeah? This must be a fuel pump because the fuel pump here has the hoses going into this, and you see the silver lining with the black cylinder going into the cylinder. This is the injector. So every row of the star engine has an injector and a fuel pump here. So the black hose, the big one here, yeah, is putting the compressed air into the cylinders. And here you have the inlet valves, yeah, and the outlet valves. The outlet valves are on the other side, but the exhaust here is not depicted, because this here where the net is, where the mesh is, that's the exhaust side. Intake side with the black hose, exhaust side with where the mesh is. Yeah? So here in the middle you can see the crankshaft, yeah? And the crankshaft has circular mounted piston rods. So everywhere you see on the crankshaft hub, you see the circular mounted piston rods. So they are mounted all around one crankshaft pin. Yeah? And since this engine has normally rotating forces that are cancelling themselves, yeah, you would not need any counter or balancing weight. But somehow there are still imbalances in this whole shaft. And so you see this pin here on this area, this pin. This is a countering weight. The pin moves now down. Yeah, this is a countering weight for imbalances of the whole crankshaft. And here you have another very big counterbalancing weight. That's the silver one here in the back. Before you come to this drivetrain of the circular mounted fuel pumps. So here in the front, yeah, you have your mounted system for either the gearbox or directly mounted here into the propeller, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and here you have the air intake, and it goes down. And here you have the pedals. Can you see those pedals?
Mm-hmm.
And they are regulating the air intake. And with this air intake, you let the air flow in here into the turbine, and the turbine is compressing.
You mean it's not a turbo, it's a turbine.
Yeah, the whole thing is called turbo, because this is the turbo housing, circular.
You never heard planes being turboed, you heard about the turbine.
Yeah, but this is not a turbine engine. This is a combustion engine called star engine.
Star.
So here you see the piston, here you see the inlet valves, and this is working with air fuel, with fuel. So now the piston goes down, now the piston goes up, compression, now will be ignition, now working process again, then expel process. See, the outlet manifold is open now. Now it would be air intake manifold in green. Now it would be compression again. Now both of the valves are closed. It would be ignition.
With the spark
pressure.
plug. With the spark plug. Ignition with the spark plug.
I haven't seen the spark plug. Spark plug. I think it works without spark plugs, because this has a very high self-igniting
Isn't
pressure.
that the spark plug in there?
Where?
The wire goes in there? That's not the spark plug.
No, that comes from the fuel pump. This is the injector.
Ah, okay.
The whole way where you see here. This is a self-ignition process.
So what you just witnessed, folks, this is what happens when you take an engineer to an air museum. Yeah.
So here you have the gearbox and the turbine separated. Wow. So back in the days they already used inline fuel pumps from Bosch, German manufacturer, from Schwieberdingen where I live. And the fuel pump is pushing the fuel through the hard lines into the injection. Here you have actually spark plugs, and this is the ignition system. These are the spark plugs. Okay, Whew. That's a crazy system. Yeah. That's a very crazy system, because you need a star transmission to make the up and down movement into a radial movement. So here this is turning the piston rod and creating such a rotation, yeah. And you have this from this engine too, and from the other side too, and then it's turning this wheel, yeah. And then it's basically turning this wheel into this direction, making this wheel turn like this, making the shaft turn like this, and therefore you can put the propeller. Probably the propeller was sitting here, screwed to that, and here with a splint, with a fixation splint, fixed, secured. But that's an unusual process, because if something here wears out and you have play between those wheels, cog wheels, you have the disaster going on.
So do you care to fly the world's smallest plane?
Yes.
Yeah, just to fly, you should fly this smaller, the smallest plane. It probably will not, fly, because you're too heavy. What do you think? Can you even fit the cockpit? Because I know I can't.
Because when you first show all of the engine concepts, then you know what's the technique behind flying, yeah? And then you have the chassis, and you can go into all of the airplanes, because different airplanes, different engines. But first you need to know what's underneath.
Yeah. We just fly and find out after.
The German in me is happy.
You don't say.
Can you imagine that this flies? Would you like to sit in there and fly?
No.
Yes, I would like to sit.
Claustrophobia, man.
Man, this would be awesome.
That's because you're a crazy German who would do that. I didn't take you for a plane person.
Oh, I love planes, bro.
You don't say.
Maybe even more than cars.
I was hoping that you would hate this place, but you seems to be into this thing.
Yes, always. As a kid, I was playing already with those styrofoam planes.
Maybe I should have kept this place away from you, man. Maybe.
Oh, you're now into big troubles. I will spend the day here.
This is a part of the plane. It's where you see he gets to shoot.
We could carry 60,000 pounds of bombs.
Yeah. Bomb you into oblivion. Isn't it cool?
That's insane. So much bombs. Oh, it's gyrocopter.
How do you know about that?
That's the shit.
What is it?
The shit.
You don't say.
Yeah. One-man helicopter, US Navy.
So, fun fact, Mark's father tried to build one of these to get out of the socialist side of Germany prior to the wall falling in '89, the communist part of Germany. He tried to build this to leave.
They're like in a backpack. Transmission on the back and the shaft behind your neck.
Oh, that's the wrong one then, because we have something similar, but I think it's I don't remember where it is. I'm not sure if it's actually this museum. Is it? Oh crap, I don't know. So Mark is gonna be here until this place closes at 5. Watch. because he's at the beginning.
Probably.
He only covered about 5% of this. So this won't be a vlog. This will be like an excerpt, and I'm gonna comment on it. But you know, he's studying the engine right now.
Combustion chamber. So that's the turbine. The turbine compresses the air. Ah, okay. There's a smaller turbine inside. The hot air is compressed in here. There's holes. Gets out of the holes into the bigger chamber.
This exhaust is actually bigger than the size of your head, and no, you can't sit in here. It's against the rules.
Look, it's carbon fiber.
It's magnesium,
A magnesium.
I think.
Really?
You can hang out with the Bundeswehr, and then you could ask them to ride in their helicopters. No?
No.
They wouldn't do it?
Oh, they riveted it. So
You were thinking about actually opening it?
Yeah.
You see, they knew that you were coming, so last night they put locks on everything. Because they said there's an engineer coming from Germany, and he's going to try to fly out with every plane that's not bolted down to the ground.
Yeah.
So begin the process of bolting down. You can see that. Not sure if you can see that, but there's a man up there sleeping on this thing. Who is that sleeping up there? Hey, up there! Get up!
Wow, this is amazing. Having two propeller rotors not hitting each other, you know? The timing needs to be correct.
So what if both propellers hit each other?
It's then a submarine.
You just fall. You'll be alright, right? Just buckle up.
I think it had a shaft connecting each other, so the timing is not set.
And it's loud. It's very loud.
Yeah. I get.
So you see that they also locked the UE because they knew you were coming. So they made sure that they locked everything.
Can you imagine to work on such a machine? Such a machine, bro.
Do you know how much that these people make working on these things? See, soldiers who get trained to work on those, they leave the army after 6 years, so they could go make real money.
After what?
The German engineer doesn't know he's right next to the F-14 Tomcat Top Gun. Yeah, look at that. He's not impressed at all. He said, "Me, Top Gun, me." Why?
It's the force.
Not only it's loud, right? You could hear the. It's not that glamorous, man.
It's better than sex.
And no, it's not. And then you can also hear the little propeller behind the big one. It goes. You can hear both together.
I could listen to it all day.
There's something seriously wrong with you. That's why.
It's like you can hear every whiplash. Do you know that on the wide tails of this, the speed of the rotor of the blade is higher than speed of the air of sound, and that's why it makes sense.
That's how you get lift.
It's how.
That's how you get lift.
The lift you get by the air passing by the blade, but it depends on the length, because the length is the making the circumference. And
yeah.
The circumference
and then
makes
the tilt.
Speed. No.
Of the blade.
Listen. And then the circumference makes the speed, and as longer the blade, as faster it travels on the outside, and then it hits the speed of sound and it breaks the barrier, and that's why it makes such a big noise. Woof, 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 woof.
Yeah, but this I get
So
the lift.
if the blade would be smaller, which you can also make lift,
It wouldn't work.
it would work, but it would make less sounds.
Yeah, but if you cut the blade in half, good luck lifting that off the ground.
Look at this helicopter. The length of the blade is so small.
That is a little bird used by special forces. And if you look at the size,
Yes.
look at the size. You see how big this
You
is?
can make this blades times 2 like this, then it's 4, and you can make them shorter, and then it's more
Yeah, but that's 4 blades. Now you're cheating. You see that?
then it's not breaking the speed of sound anymore.
You know,
But that's why this engine or this helicopter has this unique sound of whoop, 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 whoop.
This is why that when you bring an engineer to Air Museum, this is the shenanigans that you're gonna go through.
Yeah.
Look at him. He's so fat. He's like a kid at a candy store. Look at him. He's been grumpy all day. And look at him now.
Da-dum, da-dum, da-dum.
This is baby Yui. It's a Yui. Look, the Yui has a minigun. That's a painless from the Predator. Now that's cool. So I'm not sure, but I think you can. What are you doing? Are you taking picture with the Yui? I'm not sure if you can sit in here, but I've seen people do it. I don't know. What do you think? Is there a room back there? Can we? No, don't get in trouble. Don't get me arrested. What? Are you sure?
Yes, make a photo of me.
Where?
Yeah,
What from the pulpit? Are you about to make a speech? With what phone? Your phone? How do I know that you can actually get in here legally? Oh, there's a stair. I guess you could do that, huh? It's a flight simulator? Are you sure?
Let's go. Sergeant Nelson, please be my co-pilot.
No, I don't think so. Are you
The boss
sure?
always sits on the left side.
I mean, that's a lot of switches, man. Can we...
Oh dear.
Look, just see, this is a place I know I'll never be in my life because this is not for me. I can't fly planes, man.
Oh shit.
I could drive Velocitors though, but
You're doing this, see?
hey, man, how do you sit? I can't. Hey, how do you? Oh my God! Hey, watch the controls, man.
What's your controls?
it's
Oh
my
shit,
feet.
you're taking off the
Oh
airplane.
fuck. Wait. Okay.
Okay, take the map. You need to tell me where we need to go.
You don't use maps when you're flying. Hey, man, why are you moving my Why are you moving my controls? Why is my moving?
It's synchroned.
Well,
Okay, let's just make some thrust.
can you unsynchronize mine? Do you know what you're doing?
Yeah, I give full power.
It's a good thing. Wait.
I take in
What's
the,
full power now?
I take in the wheels, I guess.
Man, this German got me in
Let's
this cockpit.
release the brake.
How do you know that's the brake? You didn't? Is it a brake?
Yeah.
Yeah, parking brake. Oh, but yeah, it says pull. This is the parking brake.
Shit, I used the wrong brake.
Oh man, you gonna get us killed, man.
So, pull,
Okay.
and now it's going. Power.
Oh, that's brake speed. That's the speed brake. Did you engage that?
Not anymore.
Is it disengaged?
Yeah. Yeah, 0.
So this position is full power.
This is full thrust, yeah.
Well, then what are these? Each engine?
Engine start levers. Ah, they cannot be started. How?
Man, don't break the engines, man.
Oh. They
Oh my
flap.
goodness gracious. So, all right, well let me. Okay, so these pedals are for the back wing,
How
the
can
back
you
tail.
operate them?
You
Why
know,
did they? Ah. No.
So,
Okay.
this
You
landing
need to
gear.
lift them. Ah, okay. Wow. Engine is started. Go. No, engine is cut off. Okay, we start
cut
all
off,
again.
So we just cut off the
We
engine
start all
mid-flight.
Okay, we start all again. No thrust.
Okay, so the engine will shut off.
Pull. This is the brake is pulled. Parking brake is pulled. Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what is this? Autopilot. We don't need this. Horn. We don't need the horn.
There's a horn in here? Are you kidding me, dude?
Okay, dude. Oxygen. Okay, what is this? Nose gear. Okay, we start to fly, bro. Let's see. This is probably some test fire. Perfect. So normal, engaged.
What's a test fire? What's a test fire?
For the ignition, for the firing the turbines. See if they are working.
Oh, okay.
Okay. That would be like.
So then,
there would be like. It's broken.
Oh crap!
But now they would do like.
Oh, so that's what that noise is.
Yeah.
Ah. Okay.
And then okay, there's no warning lamp. Okay, we're ready to go.
Now there's one
Test
thing that I
fire.
do know. This is the landing gear. That I've seen this in movies.
Okay. So test fire.
Okay.
No, test fire was correct. Let's start all of the engines. All of the engines are started. Start. They are idling. Oh, we are first putting them to idle. So that's idle.
Okay.
Idling. Okay, now we are waiting until the engine is warm. I have no idea.
So
Probably-
so where's the temperature gauge and the oil pressure?
I have no idea.
That's a lot of gauges, man. How am I supposed to
Man,
know?
a lot. Flight altitude stuff.
Okay,
How
well,
far can we go? We have no idea.
were these pedals?
Here's the oil pressure. Okay. Oil pressure. Okay. Turbine engine. Where's the heat?
What, you
Ram
mean the
air
temperature?
temperature. Yeah, I think this is your job.
Don't you have a ram air too?
No. I have altitude, climbing. Yeah. You are the guy who needs to read the gogs for flight navigation and for the engines.
Man.
So you are giving now the temperature here. Okay, temperature is good. So now we are putting it from idle to speed.
You don't say.
Yeah.
So
So now we have the engine done. So now we can pull the parking brake.
where's my clutch?
No more parking. Okay. And now, I don't know the flaps. I don't know for the flaps.
Which flaps?
That's the
wing
question.
flaps?
Probably.
Man, we got an airplane poster over
And
here.
now
Where's my
we
wing?
give full thrust. Palm.
Dude, you're not even steering. And where's my clutch, dude?
Here you're steering, and then later this is the main flap. So you take off then.
So
Left, right, and this is down. This is up.
okay.
And
So why is it synchronized?
now we're flying, we're slowly pulling it up. Yeah. And now we're starting to lift. And then we're going up. Then we're going more level to go down.
Yeah.
More leveled. And now we can raise the landing gear.
I thought
How to
we're
raise
supposed
the
to raise the landing gear when you have positive climb. I mean,
How
you
can you
don't
make it up?
because you don't wait until you actually
How can you
level
make
up.
the landing gear up? Okay. Okay, you have a safety here.
Yeah, but you do that while you're climbing, like positive climb.
You can do this, but it's up to you.
So can you
And now you do it off. It's up now.
So can you desynchronize our gears, or does it have to be synchronized? And where's my clutch, by the way? Is this the clutch?
There's no clutch, bro. It's a turbine.
Right. Dude, stop trying to make the plane go easy.
Synchronize it. No. How can you desynchronize?
Can you desynchronize? Shouldn't they all be the same?
Strap trim. What's this?
Oh, I've seen this in the movie when the movie Flight. Like when this is when there's a malfunction, like there was a hydraulic malfunction in the plane, and this kept spinning out of control. And every time it spun, like the plane would dive. Hey, that's your steering right there, right? Steering wheel for the wheels. Yeah, that big thing. Yeah, that's your steering for the wheels, ain't it? Yeah, you turn left and you turn right.
To center nose gear align arrows.
Gosh, maybe I'm wrong.
I have no idea.
Dude, this cockpit is dated.
Dude, it's so outdated.
Look at all this. I don't even know what is what. So
Pilot instrument panel. Dome wide. Bro, shit. For nose down.
okay, I think
I think
I've gone like completely cross-eyed.
Is